Welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Josh and today we've got something very exciting to show you. It is a 2016 VF Series 2 SSV Redline, and on these kind of kilometers, guys, this car presents near immaculate. I'm going to walk you around, show you the condition and some of the actual features of the vehicle. On the front end, as you can see, Holden's toughest design yet. It is that split front grille with the chrome surrounds, and that black look just really contrasts really well with the red paintwork. You've got the color match parking sensors, very subtle on the front there, but they do really help when you are trying to park something like this. The Series 2 gets your daytime running lamps down there with the chrome surrounds, and once again parking sensors and that vent there just to cool those big Brembo brakes. The headlight design in these Commodores, once again my favorite out of the whole Commodore range. They are nice and sharp, and you've got the projector beam as well. On top of the bonnet, got the little vent just to keep that roaring LS engine nice and cool. We will get to the heart of the car later, but making our way along to the first alloy wheel. Beautiful black alloy wheels on this vehicle, and behind there you can see those big red Brembo brakes standing out against the black wheel. They do tie in once again very nicely with the red paintwork. That wheel has a couple of superficial marks, but nothing really too concerning. The vehicle does present really well. On the side here you've got that big vent. Now that is a non-functional vent, but it does add a lot to the whole personality on the side of the vehicle. Indicator is also built into that side vent there. Got the color matched side mirrors and door handles in this model, and the keyless entry, just pressing that button on the door does lock and unlock it. Taking a look on the inside now, you can see all the bolsters on the seats are in good condition, very well looked after. You've got the electric seats here as well, and being the SSV Redline, you've got the black suede trim that goes through the center of the seat. Scuff plates, once again, where people get lazy, kick the door open, or even kick the guards on the door when they're getting in and out, there is minimal wear there. Even when people kick the door open, there is minimal scuffing along those doors. You can see the Bose audio on that speaker as well. Now the windows have been very slightly tinted, so it is going to save you a little bit of money down the track, but if you wanted the darker tint, please do ask us about it. You can see you've got the track stripes along the bottom there. It does once again tie in really well with the black and red theme that this whole car is going for. That next wheel, once again, beautiful condition, and that Brembo brake on the back there as well, being the Series 2 Redline, does once again stand out really well against the black wheel. Got the fuel filler cap on the driver's side. It is just pushed to open. Now when the car is locked, that will not open either. On the back end, you've got really sharp taillights, so very well designed taillights. The interior of the taillights actually just floating in there, and you've got the black surrounds for it, which do look amazing, and once again ties in very well with the black and red theme. Down the bottom you've got the black bar with your rear parking sensors as well, and those quad chrome tip exhausts do look incredible on the back. On the boot itself, it's a very clean design here. There's no extra handles or unnecessary extras on that boot, but you do get a reverse camera just under there. You've got your SS badging, VE badging, and on top of the boot the black track stripes do continue on the back there. I'll pop this open for you quickly and show you inside the back. So the Commodores do have a massive boot space, so very good for storing anything in the back. You've got your genuine Holden mat in here, and when we lift that up you have got a full-size spare. I do apologize, it is a little bit dusty, but no wear at all on that wheel. We'll close that back up and keep making our way along the passenger side. Once again, passenger side does present in beautiful condition, just like the driver's side. And that next wheel, once again, really good condition. You've got Bridgestone Potenza tires on the back here as well, so good quality tires. So very well looked after vehicle, and the paintwork, as you can see, it does present almost absolutely spot on. And if we have a look at that last and final wheel, the one that does quite often get the most amount of scratches, that is also in beautiful condition, so no marks at all on that wheel, and brand new tires as well on the front. What we're going to do now is the moment you were all waiting for. Pop the bonnet and have a look at the beautiful LS3 that sits under that hood. Just taking a look under the bonnet now, what we have is a 6.2 litre V8 with a 6-speed automatic gearbox. So the LS3 engine in this is a beautiful setup and an incredible drive as well. ANCAP safety rating is 5 stars, which is always good to see in a vehicle with this much power. Now, power output from the engine, being the LS3, you do get an impressive 304 kilowatts with 570 Newton meters of torque. So absolutely massive numbers, and You can actually run this vehicle on 91 fuel. Probably recommend running it on a higher grade, but if you did want to go for the cheaper option, 91 is still acceptable. Fuel consumption is about 12.9 liters per 100, and the average fuel distance, depending on your driving style, is about 550 kilometers from a full tank. Alright, taking a look inside the Commodore now. On the driver's side door, the design of these VFs is actually pretty cool on the doors. So you get the suede, the carbon fiber leather trim, and a different style of leather on the armrest. So multiple materials, but the way they've actually designed the door does actually look really nice. Now, on the door card, you've got all 4 power windows. The front 2 are automatic up and down. The back 2 are just automatic down. Above that is your toggle for the power mirrors. Now on the door itself, you've got the lock and unlock for your central locking. Just down here is your boot release, and the positioning of these speakers next to your knees and the tweeters up here does give a good disbursement of sound as well. Headlight control is on the right hand side on this dial, so just leave it in auto. The car will actually decide when it needs it. Next to that is the illumination control for the cluster and the HUD adjuster, so you can change the height of your heads-up display, and you can also change what kind of information it shows and the brightness. Now on the right hand stalk, you've got your menu controls for the digital display. You've also got your indicators and high beams. On the left hand side, you've got your washer and wiper controls. Now on the steering wheel itself, the Commodores do have a very nice leather wrapped steering wheel. You can hold it at whatever position is comfortable for you. You've also got the paddle shifters behind the wheel if you wanted to drive it as a manual. And on the right hand side here, all your media settings, and on the left hand side, cruise control, your forward collision mitigation, and your lane departure warning buttons. Moving into the center display now, just put this into reverse quickly and show you the nice camera you get. So you can either use the reverse camera, as you can see, or put it in park assist and have the diagram for your parking sonars. Now in terms of your navigation, put it back into park, and this vehicle does actually have your inbuilt navigation as well, which is awesome. You've also got your hands-free call, your Bluetooth, you've also got a CD input, no CD input in these models, but you do get a USB input as well. Just down here, dual zone climate control means that passenger and driver can have separate temperatures. You've got a 12-volt socket here, and if you put your phone there, you can just plug it in and keep it charged. Now you can drive this car as a normal auto, or if you want to drive it as a manual, bump it to the left into sports mode and you can switch through the gears manually. Back here, a little bit of storage, and electric park brake, your traction and stability control, park assist, meaning the vehicle can actually parallel park for you. You've also got your parking sensors, 2 nicely sized cup holders, and in that center console there, you've got your USB input at 12-volt socket, and say your key battery goes dead, that little slot there, you can just stick your key in that slot and still start your car. Now, you do get 2 factory keys with this, which is going to save you a fair bit of money down the track. Behind the center console, you've got your center air conditioning, and if we pan around the interior, you will notice that the vehicle is in really good condition, so very well maintained interior of this vehicle. Even the roof lining is good, and speaking of the roof, you get a fully automatic sunroof, so just pressing that button in all the way once does open it up, pressing it all the way in again does close it back up, and then you've got the option to tilt it as well. What we're going to do now, guys, is jump outside the car and wrap up the video. Once we finish panning. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch the walk around video of this beautiful Commodore. As you can probably already tell, it is in beautiful condition, and something I would highly recommend you ask us about is the glass coat, because that is going to give you a lifetime warranty on the paintwork of this vehicle, and considering it does look near immaculate, that is going to maintain this beautiful red condition. The other thing I would recommend is the premium mechanical protection plan. That's going to give you another 5 years of cover on 181 electrical and mechanical components of the vehicle. We'll also give you up to 10 years of platinum roadside assistance, unlimited claims at $3,600 per claim, and much more. It is awesome value, and if you are using our in-house finance, Julie or Mario, our business managers would love to talk to you about your finance options. They'll tailor everything into a package for you that's going to sit nicely in your repayments, be nice and comfortable for you, and ensure that your car is protected for as long as you have it. Now just before I go, you need to check out our Google reviews because we are sitting on 4.8 stars with over 1,000 reviews from customers Australia-wide. It is proof that you are dealing with a reputable dealership, buying a good quality vehicle, and we are going to make the process easy for you, help you get into your next car comfortably. If you have any questions at all, please do not hesitate to contact us. The number is 99070555. My name is Josh, and thank you so much for watching.